All right, let's see. Do I need to plug in my phone? No. Hold on 1 second. Because I think that Discord already translated most of the stuff. Let me open that up too. My side. Where are stream? Okay, there we go. All right, let's see. Let's see what they start off with. So one of the game composers or something is having a concert of some sort. And they have like a URL. I don't know. iToken 35 live or something. Okay, let's see any other news. There was some esport news. Okay, so these awakenings are getting buffs. So I mean, most of these awakenings, that whenever you see them, like they are pretty outdated. But you, from time to time, you still see them in equips or even units. I think mostly equipped. But yeah, they're gonna go for 5. Like the HP one is gonna go from 500 HP to 2000, and then so on and so on for the other one. So what happened? What's going on with my? And hello, Heath. How's it going? I thought I just saw the YouTube stream crash, but I think it's fine. But yeah, so all of these awakens are gonna get buffed. Probably not that impactful. And from the little asterisks down there, let me see if the Discord actually translated that. Because from what I could tell from beforehand, it's saying that. Okay, let me look for the Discord message, see if there's anything. Yeah, hello Heath, how's it going? Oh, nice. How's it going? Because I would figure the team might have some issue with like constant back to back, like a walking bind or unmatchables, but they're not that common on the other older tentacles. But I don't know, some of them might have that issue. But yeah, I'm sure. Oh, sorry. I'm sure Imperial Dragon is destroying everything. Let's see. Okay, the Discord doesn't really talk about this buff, I don't think. And hello, Eddie Ryan. How's it going? We're just going over what happened on the stream. But yeah, well, the text at the bottom. Let me translate it again with my phone. That's what I did last time. But yeah, we plan to remove 1 HP boost, attack boost, and recovery boost for every 3 of the same you have. So I'm thinking if an equip has 3 of them, they're gonna remove 1 of them or something. I guess that's a way to, in their eyes, balance these awakenings, but I don't know. But yeah, this is gonna come in February for JP. But I'm not entirely sure if this translation is correct. But it just seems like, I mean, do we even have anything? I mean, I could look it up on Sanborn or something. Do we even have any? Probably. I remember what's his name. Inosuke from Demon Slayer. I think he had like a few of those, like HP regular awakenings. But he did get buff at some point. Okay, I guess so. Yeah, stuff like this. So this thing has 6, so they're gonna remove 2 of them after the buff. Yeah, Inosuke used to have them, and then they usually, whenever something gets buffed, they change this to like Team HP or something. But I guess they plan on keeping these awakenings on units, so they're just gonna remove, for each 3 they're gonna remove 1. So these are 6, so they'll remove 2. You have to run, yeah, unmatchable. Yeah, that's very common. And hello, Vicious, how's it going? But yeah, there's a few. I mean, there's 11 that have more than 3. What about just 1? Is there 11 equipped with 1? There's almost 500. that have at least one. Interesting. I mean, yeah, but only those that have more than 3 are gonna get like quote unquote nerfed, but not really, because the awakening is gonna get buffed anyways, also. And that only no, it goes for all of them. HP, attack, and recovery. I mean, do we have any? I mean, usually only the HP one is the one that matters. Attack, like this is not a huge and drastic increase in attack. Recovery, maybe could matter. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Like, there's only 7 that have more than 3 of this old awakening. But okay, that's gonna come in next month for JP, in March, in for all of us. No, April probably, and then what else? Let's see, new evos. So new ordeals for Freyr and Freyja. So this is Freyr, and this is Freyja. One code, okay. Then they also announced some new merch, new plushie, and a figurine for Ideal. And then they show it off. Anything else here? Oh, they do have some stats. I am curious about. I don't know. Was this for the whole year? Because I don't think it seems right. I don't think it seems right. So this is the top leader, I believe. Like the most popular leader. Let me translate. Yeah, most popular monster used. The first one is Deku and Bakugo, which we're gonna get next time. Any buff? No, we haven't talked about the buffs. I'm going in order, and we only talked about like new evos for some of the Norse ordeals and some buffs to like the all the awakenings, like HP. The one that gives you 500 HP. Those very outdated ones. But yeah, they have some stats, and they don't really have a time frame, like a period for when. I don't think this was for the whole year, because Deku and Bakugo is very new in JP, and that's supposed to be the most commonly used leader. Number 2 is Doma. Number 3, Imperial Dramon. Number 4 is Beroa Kitty. Number 5 is Celine. Number 7. Well, number 6 is Ideal. Number 7 is Bartender Celine. Number 8, I believe that's supposed to be Shoto from what's it called? My Hero Academia also. Number 9 is Namiel from Monster Hunter. And number 10 is Tanjiro and Nezuko, the duo unit from Demon Slayer. Let's see. They also have the most popular sub. Yeah, let me translate this again. But again, the number one the number one sub is the new Bakugo from Demon Slayer, from the second realm. Which again, I feel like that's way too new. I don't know how this is the most popular sub, but I guess I don't remember. They've done this before. They've released stats like this before, but I'm pretty sure they had like a time frame, like on screen. Maybe actually they said it verbally, but I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know. But yeah, number 1 was Bakugo. Number 2 is Christmas Hathor. Number 3 is Endeavor and Hawks. It's a new duo for My Hero. Number 4 is Camilla. I believe that's regular Camilla. Number 5 is Miyako from Digimon. Number 6 is Gyu. Number 7 is Daisuke and Bimon. Number 8 is Dabi. I'm assuming that's a new Dabi from My Hero Academia, because there's like another Dabi already. Number 9 is Omnimon, and number 10 is the Gyu and Tanjiro duo. So those are the most popular stuff. Most popular equips. Let's see. So number one was on Sanami's equip. the the one that has like 2 skill boosts, 2 team HP, 7C, part break, cloud. Yeah, it's a really crazy equip. So I'm not even disputing that. Number 2 is a match. Surprisingly, though, I mean, I'm assuming a lot of players bought it a long time ago, and it's still really great. Number 3 is defense for suit, which is the Reno and Kafka equip from Kaiju number 8. That one has like 3 team HPs and the new SDR Awakening. I could see it, I guess. Number 4 is Steed's equip, which, yeah, Levitate, TPA, Haste Active Skill, really good. Number 5 is Muichiro's equip. Number 6 is Gyoko's equip. Number 7 is Daisuke's Digivice. He has 2 equips, but this is the one that has a 7C and I think 2 team HP, Tape, SDR. It's a really amazing equip. Number 8 is Muichiro and Mitsuri's equip. That's the one that has Levitate. It has like a fire and water OE Awakening and a Haste Active Skill. Really, really good. Number 9, I believe this is supposed to be Mina's equip, which is like a 7C plus, 3 skill boost. What else does it have? A team HP and a part break, I believe. It's really good. And number 10 is Celine's hat, which is for farming, I guess. It gives you the full board of light and stuff. Let's see. I mean, this is a little interesting too. Like the most common 891 units. Let's see. Okay, this is taking a while. Okay, first one, I'm pretty sure it was Rosetta, if I remember correctly. Well, number 1 was Rosetta. Number 2 was Gyu. Number 3 is Doma. Number 4 is Made Ideal. Number 5 is Omnimon. Number 6 is Norris, which I found a little surprising, but I'm assuming a lot of people were farming the 891 dungeon with Norris. That's why a lot of people probably have this. And then number 7 is Tanjiro and Nezuko, the duo unit. Number 8 is Imperial Dramon. Number 9 is Giyu and Tanjiro duo. And number 10 is the Narumi and Kaiju number 8 duo. That's a little interesting. I was expecting maybe Imperial Dramon to be a little bit higher, but I guess people were not that lucky in enrolling them also. Like most of us have found out since we just got Digimon a few days ago. But yeah, not surprised about Rosetta, especially because she's probably the oldest unit here. Well, apart from Norris. Maybe no, Made Ideal came after, I'm pretty sure. After Rosetta. Probably. But yeah, everything else is relatively newer. Let's see. Any other stats? No, that was it for stats. And they are gearing up for their 14th anniversary. Okay, this is annoying on YouTube. So they have some bundles, some login stamps. Nothing exciting really. Another $5 phone bundle with 50 stones and some other stuff. What is this? Just an anniversary Leighton, anniversary Tamaja, and OLED and plus points. And then this $20, yeah, I guess these are commonplace now. The $20 bundles that they give you like a lot of resources, or they give you like a lot of XP or a lot of plus points. Because I think that's the current one in NA right now. Like you get an automatic 891 team with if you enter the dungeon with units that are not maxed out. But they do have to be at least plus 300. I don't know if anyone has accidentally entered and cleared the dungeon with 297 units. Let's see, because I did notice on the homepage they do highlight that, like, oh, make sure to plus 300 your units before entering this dungeon. Where is this? I want to open it because I just found it funny. I mean, it's good they're being clear, but I don't know. I don't know if maybe in JP they had some complaints. Oh yeah, it's here. Like I don't even know if a lot of people read the website. But yeah, they have to be a plus 300 for it to be 891 automatically by clearing the dungeon. For this, I didn't say they wouldn't drop a dungeon requires 891. Yeah, I mean, this is for people that want to automatically 891 units. Like I've been able to clear everything. Yeah. It doesn't require you to 891 units. This is if you want to get 891 those units, when you buy this bundle, you have to like at least plus 300 them, so they automatically get 891. But yeah, I feel like this is not worth it really. Because again, I mean, they haven't. Well, I don't think they would update that statement. Like, oh, I guess nowadays you do want to have 891 units, but I don't know. I still feel like it's not required to have 891 units, because at least for now, the dungeons haven't gotten that much difficult. And I don't know, whenever I make teams, I just make them with 297 in mind, and that usually works most of the time. It might require some latents, like latent resist, attribute resist latents, but it's usually doable. But yeah, now this $20 bundle in JP is gonna give you a ton of attribute resist latents here. Like I think it's 220 of each, and also 220 SDRs. Let's see what else is new. Okay, so the next dungeon after the moon dungeon for us is the sun dungeon, which what is this guy called again? It's something funny because it sounds very childish. And this guy, I think he looks like Leyland, basically. Very, very similar looking. But yeah, this is Soldi, Guardian of the Sun. And this is gonna be the next and probably last floor for the GA set, the Guardians of the Astra, because we got Jupiter, Mercury, Venus, Moon, and now we're getting Sun. Usually it's only 5 floors, so I'm assuming this is the last, but I don't know if they're gonna have more planets and celestial bodies. But this is the pre-transformation. Post-transformation looks like a dragon. And instead of Soldi, it's called Sandorum. Yeah, no Uranus. No Uranus, no Mars. Because yeah, before I was thinking probably for we might have a Mars for the Mars Zeus. Zeus Mercury? No, Zeus. Is it called Mars? No, it's not called Mars Zeus. Because we do have the Jupiter Zeus, which is the wood one. We have Mercury Zeus. It's not called Mars Zeus, I don't think. But anyway, the red Zeus, I was thinking that guy was probably going to show up there, but they didn't do it. I mean, we'll probably see the Fire Zeus show up here. I don't think we've seen him yet. Yeah, this thing is also part break, 3 breakable parts. Let's just skip ahead. Okay, we did have the trailer for ReZero. Actually, I should mute the music, but this is just the OP for the last season. But yeah, we already knew that ReZero was gonna come out because ReZero had a 10-year anniversary a few days ago, and that's when they announced they would have a collaboration with Path. So we already knew it was coming. And I was pretty hyped, but after seeing the unit, it doesn't look that great. Like the units, I feel like they're maybe a little too weak. Honestly, don't know. I don't know. There's like maybe 2 somewhat strong teams, but I believe that they don't really offer anything new. They don't really seem that great. And this is a collab I've been asking for a while, and it is disappointing that it doesn't seem that strong. Yeah, the anime is really great. Really excited that it's what re-airing on in a few months, I think. I don't think it's that soon, but it's in a few months, like 2-3 months. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna show up a bunch of art. I mean, surprisingly, this game they do have a collab with Summons Board, which is Gung-Ho's other game. They have a, I mean, they might have other mobile games, but Summons Board they already had a collab with ReZero, and I was expecting them to reuse art because that's what happened with what's his face with Code Geass, because Code Geass had a collab with Summons Board, and we pretty much reused the same art that they had with Summons Board, and they just copy and paste it into Pad. But at least for the ReZero collab, we're getting new art supposedly. I'm pretty sure all of it is different from the one that we know from Summons Board. So we can, yeah, we'll see a bunch of art, and we do get a bunch of details from some units. So yeah, Subaru, Amelia. Subaru was transforming, she's also transforming. Ram is also transforming. She's actually the orb skin for the collab. And then Ram, she doesn't transform, so I'm assuming she's low rarity. Beatrice, she does transform. We do see her details. What's his name again? The gorgeous tiger. He doesn't transform. Otto doesn't transform. Garfield, yeah, thank you. Yeah, also there's a bunch of duos with Subaru. We did see, I think we saw all of them. Well, these three. We also saw the Ram and Ram duo, which for some reason it's water wood instead of water fire. Reinhardt, who happens to be the VGM of the collab, who is a little disappointing, honestly. I was expecting more. But if you count the units, there's like 25 units where you see the art. One of them is a descendant boss, at least. Maybe there's like other exchangeable units, but so at least there's 24 REM units, I think, or maybe a little less, like 23 or 22. So that's the usual amount of units you would see in a RAM, but usually it is around 25. So they kind of did show everyone that's probably gonna show up in the RAM. Like the balance, what's his name? Not the last one here that they're gonna show. Not Reinhardt. Reinhardt is the hero. The other one with the white hair. He is this guy is a descended boss. I don't know if the other balance are gonna be descended boss either. Probably. I feel like they're gonna be RAM units, maybe. Yeah, Cornelius. Yes, you're correct. I'm just blanking out on the names. Plus point is up. Yeah, I need to finish plus point in my Imperial Dramon. But yeah, we do get some details. So the Subaru and Emilia duo. This unit is a cleric. I mean, I could pull up. Actually, it'd be way better if I do show it also. Because the Discord already did the translation. It's better than me taking a picture and then just translating that. So give me a second. Let me pull it up. Where's the re-zero people? Okay, here we go. So let me put this up. Okay, so the Amelia Duo, this is also the batch unit, if I'm not mistaken. So this is an Evo active skill. First one fully recovers unmatchable, bind, and awoken bind status. Reduces HP by 50% and evolves to the next stage. 3-turn cooldown. So this is also cycles. So on the second stage, fully recovers awoken bind. For 1 turn, changes the board to 7 by 6. And cap rate to 50 billion. Unlocks the board, changes all orbs to water, dark, and heal. And then it returns. Is the guy fixed move time? No. Leader skill is 55x. Attack reduces damage taken by 81%. Plus 3 combos and deals 12 million FUA when water and dark attack. And then 3 extra recovery for dark attack. So not the best leader skill also because it's only 81% damage reduction. Also the 55x attack is a little low when you compare it to some of the newer leaders because usually the newer leaders that depend on awakenings for activation, they have like 100x, 200x attack multiplier. 55x feels a little low. And it kind of sucks, yeah, that I mean it's okay as a cleric, but the Narumi Duo is probably better because it gives you a bigger shield. Yeah, I just noticed that. I thought it only had the Awoken Bind, the Cleric active skill on one stage, but it does have it on both stages, so that is interesting. Because yeah, you could use yeah back to back Awoken Bind, which I don't know where you would use it, but it is interesting. Is it own HP or enemy HP? It's own HP. That would be broken if it was a 50% gravity on essentially a 4-turn cooldown. Yeah, that's kind of like I guess thematic with Subaru because he dies, come back to life. So you're like I guess harming yourself. That's the Subaru like a lower type of effect that they gave him to this unit. Too bad this is main water, I guess. Yeah, because yeah, otherwise yeah, it could work with like Doma as a good damage dealing cleric. What's awakening? Oh, the finger awakening. This is the time change resist Marzars. So if an enemy tries to change your move time, this will resist that debuff. It's relatively new awakening. Putting plus monitor dragon trio for that sounds like a good idea. I should also do that. Even though we haven't seen that many no dupe dungeons as of late. I know there's a few old ones, but I guess yeah. Yeah, it's really useful. Like when I play Imperial Dragon with Hathor, it's really nice not knowing I will not have to worry about time debuffs. Because some of them are pretty nasty, and even though Imperial Dragon is kind of easy to match the board, because it gives you a tricolor board. That usually you get you get pretty easy boards, but it still could be sometimes annoying. It's good not to have to worry about that. But yeah, this unit as a leader obviously doesn't work. As a unit, I guess it's okay, but I feel like it's competing with the Narumi Duo already. Just for the fact that it's an Evo active skill and it's also a cleric. I feel like the Narumi Duo is still probably better. But this is okay for a dark team. Most of the time it's a Dark Awakening though. I mean, if you have more than 2, yeah, I get it, but I don't know. It's still okay. Like in my Doma team for Moon, I have like 3 cloud resist. It's like nothing you can do about it, really. Like one of them is fine. Obviously, 3 is overkill, but there's really nothing you can do. At least you have one, you know? Okay, the next unit is Rem and Ram. Let's see. This one at least has a somewhat more modern active skill. I mean leader skill. Oh yeah, this is the badge, like I mentioned, and then Ram and Ram. Okay, this unit, it's I don't know if they're gonna, finally make a viable water and wood team, because we have gotten a bunch of units with that awakening, but none of them had really stuck out as leaders. I mean, Digimon, we had Submarinamon. We've gotten U and Y Ordeal Evo active skill, Ordeal Evo. We also gotten the new Halloween Kiori Evo. It's also water wood. Awakenings with TPAs. Yeah, it's definitely a really great awakening to have. Yeah, this is also an Evo active skill. First stage for 2 turns, bypasses attribute absorption and reduces damage taken by 35%. Unlocks all orbs, changes all orbs to water, wood and heal, and then it evolves. 2-turn cooldown. So you can make a system with 2 of them, although you won't have a board every turn. So you're gonna need to find another board changer or orb maker on a 2-turn cooldown at the very least. Well, at the very most, really, because otherwise you won't have orb gen half the time. Second stage for 2 turns, bypasses damage absorption, shields, 2x attack for self, and changes damage cap to 75 billion, and then it returns to the first stage. Like, obviously 75 billion is really high, but you'll notice that this unit only has 2 attributes. It doesn't have a third attribute. And the cap break, I mean, the cap break is okay. So you're going to be dealing 150 billion damage with this one unit half the time, really. I don't know. I will have to look at the rest of the team. But yeah, at the very least, you will have 2 of them. But they will not be stacking. So for those 2 slots, you're going to only deal 150 billion. Most of the other leaders deal over, like the top meta ones, they deal at the very least 300 billion damage every turn. So you're going to need to find more damage from other units. But this is, it doesn't look that bad, but I don't know what the rest of the team would look like. Leader skill, 12-second move time fix leader skill. 100x attack, reduces damage taken. Oh, this is also a looping shield. I forgot to mention that. Because if you have 2 in a system, the first stage will also loop. I mean, this reminds me of Captain Hook and what's his face? And Robin Hood? No, Peter Pan. Peter Pan and Captain Hook. I believe they were also like essentially water and wood TPA type of leaders. And hello, Remu. How's it going? I can't really read what you said, but I'll translate it. And hello, yeah, hello.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. We're just going over the ReZero details. So again, 2 attributes. It would be broken if they had 3, but I don't know. We'll see. I forget if we have any more support for water wood from this collab. I think we did see some art. I remember Otto what looked like wood. Standalone Ram. Oh no, Ram. She was like wood dark from the smoke. I don't know if she would work here. Maybe if you change her sub attribute or something. I mean, so far it doesn't really look like it, Smaris. I was thinking probably the strongest team here is gonna be the Reinhardt team, but I don't know. I feel it feels a little awkward because I saw it up. Some people mention. I mean, we'll see the Reinhardt team in action. Well, at least one version that you can make from the ReZero units, and it didn't seem that strong, especially because they're they're kind of lacking equips that change the sub attribute to light and also give you like a levitate or something. You're also oh nice. I'm assuming obviously you play the JP player. We usually play the English version, the North America version. Raymu. But I also do play the Japanese version from time. I mean, yeah, I do play it. Did they show the standalone Ram? She could be water. No, well, Ram, they did. She doesn't actually fit with this team because she is water dark. We'll see her in a little bit. But yeah, you need at least 2 of this unit. They might be exchangeable, so maybe the team won't be that expensive to build if you pull enough in the collab. Because usually duos are exchangeable. I mean, the next unit is Subaru and B8 Prius. Scroll. Okay, we got here. So this unit is bindable, but it does bring a lot of skill boosts, and it also doesn't have any skill bind resist. I guess the thing is that Beatrice herself, she has a leader skill that gives all of dark units, I think, a skill bind awakening. So you're kind of meant to use all of them together, basically, because I'm pretty sure this is not the only dark unit that doesn't have SBR. Actually, I think the badge unit doesn't have SBR awakening. So if you're gonna be using them all together, you're probably gonna run Beatrice as a leader. This unit, yeah, it is strange. Let's read the active skill. So the first stage removes locks, changes the outer board to darks, delays enemies' next move by 3 turns, and then it evolves. Then the second stage is a 1-turn cooldown. That active skill that can only be used 1 time. And this one basically voids damage for 1 turn. So once you use it, you won't be able to use it again. So this unit is pretty much that if you don't have an awakening, an equip to use it with. So you have to like overcharge an equip again. Like otherwise this unit is pretty much dead weight after you use that active skill. Like we do have a few equips that give you like a looping shield of some kind, so you could use this unit for that, I guess. But I feel like those are a little awkward because usually if you're running this unit, I mean, I guess with this team, because we're gonna see a lot of the transforming units in this collab, they don't really bring any skill boost to the table, but they have like a 20-turn cooldown transformation cooldown. I think Beatrice is also 20, so you won't be. I feel like this unit you will not be overcharging at the beginning of the turn, so it doesn't matter. Because I was thinking if you have a looping cap break equip, because those are usually like 6 turns, 7 turns. So if you have like 25 skill boosts, this unit would overcharge, and then it's gonna be annoying to use them. But I guess at the very most you're gonna have like 20 skill boosts or something, so it probably wouldn't overcharge. But yeah, it is weird. It could definitely help with like tanking a big head, but in most modern dungeons, there's like a few of them. There's not only just one. Maybe, yeah. I mean, for GA, I mean, unless they change things, we're probably gonna see like 3 big hits, not just one. But maybe for GA5, there's a really, really huge one, and that's where you would want to have something like this, I guess. Or charge you with a loop or something if you need to tank. Yeah, it's a little weird. I guess you don't need it to loop. I guess you could overcharge it with like Athena's equip. That's like an 80. There's a few like 80% damage reduction or 75 damage percent reduction. You could overcharge on this unit, so it's a little weird, but it could be useful. But at leader skill kind of doesn't matter because it's 7/6 leader skill. Those usually suck. And this one is no exception. 18x attack, reduces damage taken by 50%, and deals 9 million FUA when matching 2 dark combos. 2.6x all stats for that attribute. Yeah, pretty mediocre leader skill. So yeah, it's just a really weird unit to carry all around. It is interesting. I feel like it is an interesting, it's you don't see this every day. But I really don't know where to use this. I mean, obviously with their team, but would you even want to make their team? I feel like it's not that strong. And if you need anything, you just bring the what's his face, the Narumi duo again, because then you get an awoken bind clear and you get a really big shield. Obviously, if 75% is not enough of a shield, then I don't know. You have to bring to like an HP buff or something to be able to survive. But it is this is pretty weird. Let's see, the next unit is Ram. I mean. But yeah, if you'll see, she doesn't have any skill boost, but she has a 20 turn cooldown. Oh, to unpause, but yeah. On transformation, she clears unmatchables, and awoken binds and charges by 2 turns, and then transforms. She does boost egg drop and power break drop rate by 1.3. So it's not nothing. Still pretty okay. We do have some leaders that boost by like 1.4, but 1.3 is still pretty good. Actually, I think Imperial Jamma is 1.3, so this is on par with that. Transformation. She is a damage stick with 2 power break awakenings. Now let me move to the transformation. She does have resonance, and she is double attacker. A double attacker water. I'm assuming we probably have a bunch of these equips. Like double type is very common, but I'm thinking of double water. Like what's? I'm sure there's something. I mean, actually, we can look it up now. I mean, her own equip is probably good on herself. But yeah, double water attacker with like a 10C. Wait, does she not have levitate? Oh, she doesn't have levitate. So ideally, probably levitate. Oh, there's only one? That's awkward. I'm assuming her own equip is gonna be good on herself. And isn't this new? Isn't this Nika? Yeah, this is Nika. This was just recently released in JP at the beginning of the year. Or was I filtering by something? I don't think so. Yeah. Nope. This is Sanbon. You can actually switch between the JP and NA version. Actually, you can't even see that. I didn't. But if you click the hamburger menu button, there's an JPNA, and I could drop the link in chat. Yeah, very, very useful tool. But that sucks for her. There's only one equip, but and I did mention this is the orb skin unit. So if you're chasing dupes to put her own equip, that's gonna get expensive. I mean, you can probably get away with like a 10C most likely. It depends. What's her latest skill? Does it scale? I don't think so. 80% damage reduction when water and direct attack. 150 X attack, 2X recovery plus 4 combos, and deal 13 million FUA when you activate a TPA. Maybe a 10C would work. I'm sure there's only 12 also. I mean, some of these are pretty old. Might have them. Yeah, most of the devils are definitely devil type. Understand, man. You basically can't build teams. I mean, I usually use PDC, but I could definitely see people using Sanbun for that. I just find PDC, I don't know, more intuitive. Because also you do have something I really like about PDC is like, for example, if you're looking for an equip. Oh, I took up my phone again. If only a Sanbun did this, because let's say I'm looking for an equip with like 2 team HPs and maybe a part break, and I want to have, if I want to put this on a damage dealer, you could actually sort by damage. And let's say you're using this on Doma, right? So Doma can only take cross or 7C or 10C to deal damage. Like it wouldn't make sense to look for an equip with like a T awakening, right? So then you can sort by this, and then you can see all of the equips that match that awakening filter and then also filter by the damage that you can deal with them. I'm pretty sure Sanbun is unable to do this, so this is why I usually like using PDC. And you can also filter by active skill, but I'm pretty sure Sanbun can also do that. Let's see, but back to RAM. I mean RAM, not RAM. Oh, this scrolled all the way up. Okay, let's go back to RAM. Okay, here's RAM. So active skill for 2 turns, bypasses damage void shield and changes health cap rate to 40 billion. Removes logs, changes orbs to dark water and heal, and breaks 1 shield, fortune cooldown. I mean, it's okay. This just reminds you of Kurotobi. And Kurotobi, you could maybe make them fill the last spot. Because if you have 2 RAMs, you still need a unit on a 2-turn cooldown to close the origin loop. And Kurotobi can definitely be that unit. It also breaks a shield. Yeah, Kurotobi doesn't break a shield, right? Kurotobi, the OG Kurotobi. He only creates, 16 billion. Yeah, only 4. I mean, I don't know if there's any other unit that would fit the role, like the to close the origin loop. But Kurotobi was the first one to come to mind, and he works fine. Like her leader skill doesn't depend on monster type; it just matches TPA, so it doesn't matter. I mean, Kuro's equip, isn't it? Oh, this is dragon type. What about the other one? Dragon type also. Okay, it doesn't really fit. Yeah, PDC unfortunately is only in Japanese. So you have to like use like a translation app or just figure out where things are. It's I don't think it's that difficult if you're only gonna do like simple searches like I was doing with the awakenings. But if you have an Android, you can translate whatever's on your screen by holding the home button. I don't believe Apple has this feature, but you can also filter by active skills. Like here you would go, like the only menu that I know here, because I can't read Japanese, is it's haste, because that's usually what I look for. A haste equips or something. And then here you would put like, oh, I need at least a 2-turn haste. And then you would find all of the 2-turn haste that also give you damage, 2 team HPs, and part break. Well, yeah, unfortunately, it's only Japanese. Madrid to fit her in a Doma team. I mean, she won't be dealing that much damage because you're gonna need to match a TPA. Oh, you can read Japanese? Oh, then you have it easy then. But yeah, it's such a strong app for this game if you can use it. Really, really useful. I mean, Sanbun was basically an app beforehand, before it got shut down by Gung-Ho. It used to be called PadDB, and it also had really, really strong. I forget if it was as good as PDC, but it was really, really good. It had a bunch of features. I think by now Sandbone probably has all of them because I think it's the same developer or someone close to them that gave them the source code. But yeah, PDC is it's I think it's still way better. But yeah, we don't. I feel like you won't have enough orb gen. Like sometimes, yeah, you do have a lot of them with the Giyu Duo or even Giyu. You could use the roulette to match TPAs, but I don't think you will consistently have enough for a cross and a TPA. And she doesn't really bring much to the table. I guess she's your Laufey replacement for peers, but Laufey is there also for the water Skyfall. PadDB could, yeah. I was trying. It's been a long time since PadDB was shut down. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was able to do that because it was really really good. Anyone who shows, yeah, I mean, I still have PadDB, but it doesn't show the art because it's no longer cached or cache or whatever. Skills. I forgot I could just open it, but yeah, it's essentially the same menu. I don't know if you could filter by here, right? Cam uses this limit breakable. Can you actually sort by leader skill? I think so, right? Descending, ascending. I mean, active skill, updates, talent. I don't even know what this is. Awakenings. I don't even know what these. Oh, this is just view, icon view. Yeah, I don't think you can sort by. Well, maybe on keyboard you would be able to, like haste, charge by 2 or something. Maybe, but yeah, RIP PadDB. Lose a little mid so far for what they show. Maybe they're gonna buff some things. Happy New Year with this last minute. I think it was for My Hero. I think they changed a few units, but I don't think it was that groundbreaking. But maybe they could. But Index R seems like it kind of still works. I'm not familiar with that app or website. This information has been the most productive part of my day. Yeah, it will definitely save you a lot of time because it really like the built-in search is not that great, especially when you want to look for active skills, certain active skills. Path index. Yeah, I'm not familiar with path index. Yeah, I was mentioning Kurotobi for this unit to close the loop because she's on a fortune cooldown. You will, if you run 2 of her, which I believe that's probably gonna be the most optimal setup. You're gonna need another unit that closes the loop on a 2-turn cooldown. Like he doesn't overwrite, Kurotobi doesn't overwrite, but you know, still pretty good damage. Still gonna be a decent option, I think. At least unless there's another unit in this collab, which I don't think so from what they show so far. I don't think there's anything that great to close the loop. It's just PadDB with those looking interface. Just prefer Salmon on PC because it's faster to build things with mouse, keyboard, finger. I haven't tried the team builder on PC. I usually just do all of my padding on my phone, so that's why I stick with PDC. LC, 4C. I mean, yeah, let me know if it works. I'm not sure if it will, but we'll see. The next is Beatrice, who also transforms. Again, 20 turn cooldown, transformation active skill with no skill boost awakenings. Base active skill is for 99 turns. Dark orbs appear more frequently. For 1 turn, it reduces damage taken by 100%. And then it transforms. Once she transforms, she unlocks all orbs, creates 12 dark and 12 heal. And when the dark skyfall is active for 1 turn, bypasses damage by shield, so it pierces and changes dark attribute damage cap to 16 billion. So I saw some people on Twitter saying like, oh, this is essentially like Rosetta which I guess I kind of see it's better because Rosetta is only 13 billion, but this unit's damage multiplier is not that high. I mean, she might be able to fully triple cap if you stack enough tacos in the team, but I don't know. All those 7C look a little bit weak when it comes to damage, like damage wise. And she also doesn't give you a targeted attack boost like Rosetta. Maybe you could use 2 Rosettas in the team and 1 Beatrice only. Oh yeah, damage cap is yeah. That's also a bad thing because we don't really have any good Dark Skyfall loopers. Like this collab does bring 1, and we'll see it soon. But I think her cooldown is a little too long. So we'll check again. Maybe I'm misremembering, but we'll see. This collab looks. I mean, I'm thinking this is their pre-anniversary because the anniversary starts on February 20, I think. So this is technically before the anniversary. So this is probably not what they have in mind. Maybe they have a bigger IP in mind for the anniversary, or maybe it's gonna be Gundam again because that seems to be the case. They're gonna get Valentine's and then we'll see the next collab. I'm thinking maybe it could be JJK, but that's gonna suck for NA because we might not get it again. And thank you for the follow, Senpai Tara. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I did point out how a lot of the dark units don't have SBR awakenings, and it's because this unit gives you SBR awakenings to devil type. Yeah, thank you for watching and welcome. Hopefully you're having a good night. But at least this leader skill doesn't look that bad. Reduces damage by 82%, close for combos, and deals 13 million FUA when activating the Dark Taco Awakening, 200x attack when matching 3 dark combos. So pretty much essentially the same thing as Rosetta. Narumido can join the team. Yeah, he also lacks SBRs, so he would benefit. Definitely one of the strongest leaders we've seen so far. But I feel like her damage multiplier is still a little on the low side. I guess until we see her in action. Like I want to see if she can actually triple cap through like a targeted attack debuff. Because also the T awakenings are not really I don't really find them that useful. But I guess without Rosetta you don't have that many heal OEs. So I guess you cannot need them. Because this unit also doesn't give you a recovery boost on her leader skill. So they actually probably do matter for this leader. This collab was like it was totally planned before Digimon, or at least before My Hero. It does feel like that way. Like the 16 billion cap break is definitely more modern, but everything else feels like it might have come up like it could have come out last year, basically. Yeah, the attack of it is definitely something I want to see if she can power through. Because otherwise it's going to be a little too slow. And then we have Reinhardt, who is the BGM of this collab. And he has a really weird and perplexing combination of awakenings. What says of reliable Dark Skyfall? Does Rosetta have any condition? No, Rosetta doesn't have any conditions at all. And she actually, unlike Beatrice, Rosetta doesn't even care for attribute. She just cap breaks everyone. But it is only to 13 billion, which I guess it's kind of falling behind a little bit in today's terms. But for Beatrice, they have to be dark attribute, which I mean makes sense. But at least Rosetta, she has no conditions, and she doesn't have the Dark Skyfall condition, which we don't have a lot of options, but we do have we do have a few. Like there's one in the collab, but we do have other ones that I could show. Not ranking. I meant to check. Moonlight. Is it Moonlight? This duo. At least this one is a looping shield. Gives you the looping Skyfall. I think Nakime is also another one. She switches and then she becomes a looping shield. Wait, actually, oh no, she is a looping shield. Yeah, looping shield and looping Skyfall. And I think those are the only 3 dark ones that I remember. Oh, Halloween Rosalind, that's also another one. Yeah. Halloween Rosalind, and she is more than looping, so it could work. Although she won't be doing any damage because she's main attribute fire, unfortunately. But at least she does bring some heal OEs. Only 4. That might not be enough. Kaiju number 8 Dark. Yeah, the duo. Yeah, that's also another option. Probably the way better option. This we can just feel useless. I guess sure he is immune to resist void. Yeah, the Reinhardt one. Yeah, it is perplexing that he has both self-reliance and resonance. Oh, the ball guy. Yeah, the ball looping Skyfall. Yeah, that guy doesn't really do anything apart from the Skyfall buff. Yeah, it just +2 combos, which I don't think it's that significant. It does help, but it's not that significant. Recovery, yeah, could help this unit maybe. the Beatrice, because she doesn't have any heal TPAs. But yeah, Reinhardt on transformation for 35 turns, 2x attack for attacker type, charges everyone's active skills by 2 turns, and it transforms. 1.2 rank XP and 1.4 power drop rate when entering as leader. That's significant. But I'm kind of skeptical that this leader will be actually that great at doing part break, because he is a mass attack leader, and a lot of the units in the team don't have like parts gravity, and I feel like the damage output might not be that high. But we'll see when, I don't know, we see more details. We did see a lot of the subs from the Scola for this team later down the line on the stream, but it didn't look all that great. One unit gives nail orbs. I mean, I feel like that might not be that consequential either, but we'll see. Let's see. So post transformation removes locks, creates 6 heal and 6 light. And then when you have the attacker buff enable, for 1 turn bypasses damage absorption shield and changes cap break to 15 billion for 1 turn on a 2-turn cooldown. I guess I could go to the next. And here we go. Like damage, they deal damage, but that's it just has a dead awakening. Because yeah, like we mentioned before, like if you get assist removal, you still have 3x stats, but then I feel like that's not that consequential. Yeah, it has self-reliance and assist and resonance. Yeah, yeah, like it feels like he needed to do more. Also, I feel like his active skills should have like at least override orbs, because I'm pretty sure this guy will not override orbs. So if an enemy gives you a full board of heal, he will not be able to generate any light orbs. Yeah, it is counterintuitive, Marzars. It doesn't really do anything for him. Like the only way you would find this useful is if an enemy removes assist and then hits you really hard. Well, not that hard, but they hit you hard enough where the self-reliance might be might matter, you know? Yeah, I feel like that was the intention. Like lore wise, this guy is really strong. So without a weapon and with a weapon, he's really really strong in the show. So that's, I don't know. I feel like they should have done something else to show that instead of this weird mix of awakenings. But I do wish the active skill did a little bit more other than just damage absorption. Because I don't know, the origin definitely needed help, I think. But yeah, leader scale is 100x attack, reduces damage taken by 82%, plus 4 combos, deals 13 million FUA when you match a light row, then 2x attack and 2x recovery when 10C. So this unit kinda, I saw some people mention, what's her name? We can look at her now. Stars and Stripes from My Hero. But I feel like if you put two of her in a team, you won't really have space to do a lot of things. Because this unit needs, well, you don't need two of her, but usually the teams with her run two of her. Because this is also another light row unit. But she also, she's a big damage take also. But I feel like it's not going to be that great of a team. Because let's say you have two Reinhardts as leaders, and then you're on 2 Stars and Stripes, so you can loop her active skill. That only leaves you with 2 other free slots, and then one of them is at least gonna be your cleric, because that's pretty much needed for any dungeon. And then the last role would be someone that deals with attribute absorption, because Stars and Stripes pierces, Reinhardt deals with damage absorption, and there's the mom, I think, or the grandma, that they show later on the stream, that she does deal with attribute absorption, and she actually has a looping cap break effect also. But then what's missing, it's you need someone that gives you like a big shield or a large HP boost, because for most of the dungeons nowadays, you need like a large HP boost, or you need a wave to deal with those big hits. And there is also another unit, his grandpa, that gives you an HP buff, but it's only 2x. So I don't think that's not gonna cut it for like the Moon Dungeon, for example. Let's see. But yeah, this is the BGM. We didn't see any equips. You only see him as an upgrade version of Sakamata plus point. I guess, yeah. Like it sucks. I had higher hopes for this unit, because yeah, I am a fan of the show, so I was hoping this guy would be broken. I mean, maybe not broken, like stronger than Imperial Drummer, but I was at least expecting him to be a decent leader. I feel like this is way too gimmicky. It doesn't really have much flexibility when it comes to team building, but we'll see. I mean, we're still missing a few units from the collab. You know, maybe those are gonna be, I don't know, those are gonna complete the team. Let's see. Next is Echidna, who is the MP unit. And this is also a looping Skyfall buffer. So for 6 turns, Dark Orbs appear more frequently, changes adjacent members' attribute to Dark, and 1.5 max HP. And this is a Cleric active skill also, that's on a 6-turn cooldown. I feel like 6-turn is a little too long nowadays. But I guess if you're running some other Cleric on top of this unit, I guess this is just for the looping Skyfall and the HP buff. I don't know, like this definitely would go with Beatrice. So you have like three Beatrice and 1 Echidna. And then what else do you need? You need a shield. I guess the Narumi duo for the big shield, and also another cleric, backup cleric. And then you need, Beatrice didn't do any absorption, right? Oh, this one pierces. So you need a Boider. Oh, you could actually use the, what's his name? The Armageddon. as your Omni Piercer. So that's the whole team basically, because you will generate those 8 needed Dark Orbs for to activate Armageddon. Is that the team? Armageddon, Beatrice, 3 Beatrices, 1 Echidna, and the Narumi duo? I feel like that sounds okay. Oh yeah, L assist recovery. I guess this unit she only has 2 L's though. I mean, a lot of people that are running Armageddon with Rosetta, they usually put the disappearing equip that gives L awakenings, and then that unit can help recovery assist too. So that could be also a thing you could do. Yield liter scale for this unit doesn't really matter. It's 81% damage reduction. It's a 7.6 liter scale. Also, Dark Takoyaki. They didn't show her equip also. And yeah, the dark conversion, that could. So that would mean like if you're running the Narumi duo, you don't have to worry about someone about finding an equip that changes their sub attribute to dark and also meets resonance requirements. So you could put any resonance equip on that unit, and it will still be triple dark attribute, I guess. I mean, what else? Does that team have any other issues? I think just damage. We have to see if the damage is gonna be there. Maybe the bulk. I mean, this thing has 2 T awakenings. That's what, 25% stats. That is true. Yeah. I mean, do we have any other unit that would be great with this team? I mean, what does it need? I think it just needs a big shield, and that's it. Yeah, it does give you options. But I still feel like Armageddon is probably the better unit because it does give you a lot of uptime with the Omni Pierce. I mean, we'll see if, what people decide to go with, but I still think Beatrice might be a little on the weak side. I mean, this unit is a little weak too. Only 410 Cs. Even with Levitate, she might struggle on her 3rd attribute, I think. Like, it depends on the dungeon, but I'm pretty sure that... Well, it's a little hard to also gauge how much dark tackle damage you will get from dark matches, because, I don't know, Rosetta usually fully triple caps, I think. And it's because she has a lot of dark tackles. Levitate and dark tackle. Yeah, maybe. But I'm pretty sure that equip doesn't have a lot of bulk, right? So you might struggle meeting HP thresholds. Halloween Hera. Yeah, Hera also has L's. Yeah, it could work. Even though her cooldown is also 6 turns, I think. It's a little long. But it could work. Hey, Galfrex, thank you for the follow. Only with the density equip or double patch on Rosetta. Wait, is Beatrice devil? She's devil, right? Yeah, at least she's devil too. So they will all benefit also from that match. I feel like the team is okay. It doesn't really open that many doors. It doesn't seem that much different from Rosetta. Obviously, you get more damage, which I don't know if it's that significant. I mean, it is significant for like Moon, because if you tackle Moon with Rosetta, she kind of does miss some kills by a little bit, like by a little bit of damage. So with 16 billion, this leader will probably clear a little faster than Rosetta. I think the team only has 2 Ls for assist boy. Maybe that's all you need. Yeah, it depends. Because 7x6 board, Beatrice doesn't have a 7x6 base, right? No. I mean, she only generates 12 orbs to begin with. I mean, you might be able to leader, if you use Nakime, you can like leader swap. Use Graces for skips. Yeah. Because when I was doing with Imperial Drummond 2, some floors I live like floor 6, that floor has like a 40% super assault, and I hit them to like 55. I hit them for 55% of their HP. So it's just like a little bit of more damage. I could have like saved one turn. It's a little annoying. But I know with Rosetta it's even more annoying for that dungeon, I think, and also for some of the other ones too. But at least this team, I don't know. It does seem like it's a very slight upgrade. We still have to see when it comes to like their recovery, but it might be okay because the team can have up to at least 8 T awakenings. Yeah, this is they didn't show the full art like this way for the rest of the units, but they did tackle a dungeon. I mean, we could skip ahead, but they were doing a challenge. Let's see, what else did we miss? But yeah, this is gonna start on the 23rd in JP, so very, very soon. So they were doing a challenge, clearing Miguel with this team, which looked a little funky. Because a lot of the units, I mean, let's start with this one. This unit also has self-reliance, and you'll notice that he has a wood sub attribute. So like to get this unit to like triple cap, or like to deal the most damage that it can, it will need to have a light sub attribute equipped that also disappears. And at the moment, we don't have an equip that fulfills those conditions. Like I'm thinking probably Reinhardt might have an equip that does that, but then you have to roll multiple BGMs to put his equip onto other units. Because if you're going with the Nuances, the 20 skill boost badge, like sure you will activate resonance, but then you're gonna miss out on another light ping from this unit and from the other units. Because as you can see from the screen, this unit is what's of attribute, this is dark, this is fire, and this is also dark. So you to max out on damage, you pretty much need that light sub attribute disappearing equipped. Just need stars. I mean, then you have to run stars and stripes, and then the team. How are you gonna fit? Because ideally, you want 2 stars and stripes, right? And then only. I feel like I don't think it's gonna work out that well. I mean, it works, but I don't think it's gonna be that great. Oh, Stars and Stripes is a mid-priority unit from my hero, and she changes adjacent allies to light attribute. So people were like, as people on Twitter, theorizing 2 Reinhardts as leader and then 2 Stars and Stripes as subs. But then you only have 2 subs left for like one is gonna be a cleric and one is gonna be someone that deals with attribute absorption. I feel like that's not a lot of flexibility. And then you have to like also like those units will also need to help you tank really big hits in the latest dungeons. And I don't think we have a lot of options that let you do that right now. Every attribute has 1 except light. Light omnipointer. Yeah, we don't have a light omnipointer. Are there any omnivoid choices? I mean, we could look, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, light doesn't have one right now. Well, we only need attribute absorption because Reinhardt already does pierce. And no, I mean, Stars and Stripes does pierce. Reinhardt does damage absorption. But let's say we're not using Stars and Stripes, because I feel like she's not gonna fit in the team. I don't know. Okay, let's just go with attribute. Let's say we are using Stars and Stripes. Yeah, this unit from Also My Hero, but I feel like she doesn't do that much because you have enough origin. Wave Twist nullifies damage absorption, attribute absorption for 2 turns, 5-turn cooldown, and then it changes the whole board. I guess that's where it would be useful too, this unit, because I'm assuming Reinhardt is not gonna change, is not gonna override orbs. But 5-turn cooldown, I mean, this unit is at least light already. Stars and Stripes is the one with the good hat or equip. That's Machine and Levitate and Haste active skill. Let's see, do we have anything else? Like this doesn't work because of TPA. I guess you could just put it in there if you want Power Break. Also gives you an HP boost. The Imperial German Paladin mode. I should have done units. This monkey from Sanrio releases board. You need the OE Skyfall, which is not gonna be something you're gonna be able to fit. We have this guy from Kaiju number 8, bunch of L's. It's not gonna deal damage otherwise without any L's. Has Animal Balance. Also this one needs a light Skyfall to fully activate the Omni Pierce. So not viable either. Rainbow unit. This unit, it's a little funky. It is farmable, but those awakenings are not that great. Cotton and Linen, it's another TPA unit. And then this one doesn't deal, it only does attribute absorption at the beginning for the first skill. So it could get voided. Then Cyrus, I mean, it is a row unit, but I mean, you could change the dark sub attribute to light. Like it could work, but if I remember, he has a really long cooldown, like 38 turns. I don't know if you're gonna be able to fit that many skill boosts in a Reinhardt team, because Reinhardt is show it again, is what, 20 cooldown with no skill boost? Yeah, 20 cooldown with no skill boost. I don't think you're gonna be able to carry Cyrus and be able to transform him anytime soon. ReZero, yeah, we're gonna get here. Let's see, was that the next unit? I believe so. Yeah, there is, yeah. Let's see. Well, yeah, this is the Grandma, Reinhardt's Grandma. So for 5 turns, bypasses attribute absorption, shields, 2x attack for attacker, which is the buff that you need to fully activate Reinhardt's active skill. And then changes damage cap break to 24 billion. And then it also generates 5 nail orbs. A little hard to see, but she also has cloud and blind resist. Oh, what's wrong with this? Okay, let me mark all as red. I don't know. Maybe they will stop scrolling automatically. But yeah, this again, another unit with self-reliance that needs to change their sub-attribute from dark to light, which again, I don't know if it's gonna be cheap to be able to do that, because I'm thinking Reinhardt again will probably have that equip, probably levitate, disappearing equip with light sub-attribute. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to do this to like fully capitalize on everyone's damage awakenings here in the team. Leader scale, I mean, I don't think you would be running these units as leader skills, as leaders, I mean. They could work, I guess. This one gives you a lot of recovery, actually. So for some dungeons that have really low recovery, like super altitude, this could maybe work as a leader. This is what, +3 combos? Reinhardt is, I'm assuming 4? Yeah, +4 combos. and 82% damage reduction. This one is 35 and 3.5 HP, so that's 3.5 divided by. How much was it? Oh, 35. So that's 65. So 5.38. So not as high as 82% damage reduction, but you know, it's still decent. Let's see, the next unit is Felt. No grandson. I mean, they're supposed to be equally strong. No, not equally, but they have the same. They're the what's it called? The saint. The Source Saint. So she was the previous one, and now Reinhardt is the current Source Saint. I mean, one of them has to be the the stronger one to justify being a BGM. We have Felt again. She is Fire Savachi with oh no, this unit doesn't have self-reliance. But maybe they have it on the Super Awakening. I don't know. We don't know all of the Super Awakenings. But yeah, this unit is the cleric for the team. For one turn, changes cap break to 35 billion, and then changes the bottom row to heals to light. I mean, 3-turn cooldown. You know, it's great that it's a really short cooldown cleric, but I mean, no, it's still solid. I just wish it did something else on top of this. I don't know. Because I mentioned maybe a shield would have been way more useful than the cap right here. Because I am very skeptical that the team will perform all that great in game content. Because yeah, Wilhelm only gives you a 2x. I think I skipped the active skill for this unit. But yeah, he only gives you a 2x HP boost, which I don't think is gonna be enough for new content. Reason cleric and yeah, I guess it's good for swiping. Lyric skill good for SSM. 4EX attack reduces damage taken 5%. Plus 30 combo. Plus 3 combos when matching 5 connected heals. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah, because that's well, you would need 3 more combos. Because if you're like pairing her with herself, that's only 7 combos, and all of her damage awakenings are 10Cs. So for swiping, you still need like a combo buff of some kind. But yeah, you could use it for swiping or something. You just need to make sure that the team does 10C at the end of the day. Kuron can out, yeah, those could work. Giyu too. Giyu gives you like 4 skill boosts. Made Imperial German team with Imperial One having the Mina equip for bulk, but Imperial One isn't hitting the. Are you talking about the 7C plus equip? That should be a decent damage boost. Are you using the machine badge or just the Digimon badge? But I think regardless, he should be doing decent damage. Are you using Christmas Hathor actually? It might be because of her attack debuff. You might need maybe a 10C equip in that case. And actually run the machine badge. But I mean, yeah, this is a decent cleric because also she has SDR. Although she doesn't have, yeah, none of the units here have what's it called? Any L's. Like sure, they all have like most of them have self-reliance, which I guess the intention is to just not run any assist at all. The SDR, wait, Mina SDR equip. Doesn't it not have SDR? Am I misremembering? I mean, does it have any damage awakening? because you would ideally want damage awakenings. The Mina equipped with SDR. Okay, we're almost to Kaiju. Sanrio. Oh, this one, Tiger Slayer? You need like a 7C. Let's see. Or if it's this one, you also need like at least a 7C, I think. Either 10C or 7C would be great. Like, I thought you were talking about the other Mina, the actual Mina. Because that's one I was using on one of my teams. This one. This equip. It's really good on that. Because you also get the part break. So once you break apart, Imperial German will get even bulkier. Yeah, but I mean, getting Reinhardt will be very difficult because it's a BGM. I don't know. I don't know if they're setting up a stronger collab in the future where you maybe Reinhardt will be great. Because so far everything looks a little meh. And yeah, we haven't seen the equips. So, I mean, we could see a flood of Lights of Attribute disappearing equips to work with this team. Like, we might see them, I don't know, synergize. Because sometimes you see collabs that are like somewhat back-to-back synergize with each other. Maybe the next one could also have a bunch of light units to, I don't know, better synergize with this, but who knows? Because yeah, this collab is not synergizing with my hero with the disappearing dark equips. So the next one could be, yeah, could be a different equip. They showcase him doesn't have any heal TPAs. Yeah, the healing also sucks. Yeah, you're correct. I did miss that. And it also it's gonna be annoying to deal with roulettes. Where is that very stressful moment where they're facing Fiamer? Because also Reinhardt, if you get a spawn with multiple special roulettes that don't give you light, some of the light orbs that Reinhardt will generate, they might get stuck in the roulette, and you might not be fast enough to get them out in time. Like here, it's lucky that it's in a small board, and you know they have a bunch of them. But this moment was kind of stressful in the stream. Yeah, let's just look at it. Because you have to match a row to activate the leader skill. And yeah, Imperial Demon is not getting touched after ReZero. It's still really highly rated. But yeah, I believe 5 magic stones were on the line for the JP server. So at least they didn't fail. I'm sure they still would have given them to us. But yeah, this team doesn't have any solutions for roulettes either. Oh yeah, the grandpa does get roulette. You are correct. I did forget about him. I guess he was down for this turn. Do we have anyone? Well, nobody. You wouldn't want like a 7x6 liter, active skill, because Reinhardt only gives you 6 light orbs also. Yeah, the grandpa was down, pretty sure. Yeah, this they didn't give up. But yeah, it would be, imagine it's faster roulettes Again, if you get multiple ones, maybe not the Americas. That's way too many on at the end of the columns. But if you get multiple, like they could always eat your only 6 light orbs. Like some of them. We got our sons. You say that, yeah. But yeah, the whole team is a little funky. But yeah, like I didn't notice that we don't really have a solution for healing. I don't know how this game is gonna perform in game dungeons. Like super altitude on top of super gravity. I don't think this sim is gonna cut it. Yeah, it's the BGM. I expected more. It definitely feels very, very lackluster overall. Let's see, was there anything else? So we saw Felt. Oh yeah, the last unit, Julius and Subaru, who happens to be a rainbow unit. But I guess for this team, it also like overrides like full heal boards with the active skill, because the first stage for 2 turns changes the board to 7/6. 3x attack for all members, charges allies attack actives by 2 turns. Then it evolves, and the second stage removes locks, changes all orbs to all attribute and heal. For 2 turns, changes self cap break to 28 billion and bypasses damage void shield. So it's the piercer that also fixes board full board change. It gives you a full board change. It also comes with a cross, the OE awakening, which this unit doesn't really do all that much either. Like 2 turn cooldown. 3 turn cooldown with 2 turn lasting effect. So the cap break doesn't loop, which I guess is a little common. We do see that from time to time. 3 turn cooldown with a 2 turn lasting effect. But this is more for like a rainbow unit, which I'm assuming Julius is gonna be a rainbow leader also. Can you back to Reinhardt stats? I mean, do we have Reinhardt stats? Like the stats itself? Maybe they show them on stream, right? When they go over the unit. Yeah, let's see. Where's Reinhardt? Okay, there's Reinhardt. 32k HP, which is not that high. I feel like some units hit like almost 100k HP. I mean, Imperial Dramon, how much does it hit on floor 10? Where's Digimon? Imperial Dramon, floor 10. Well, 54k, you know? Oh, you can't even see that here. But PDC also shows you 891. Not 891 is 46k HP. 54k once you 891 him. Reinhardt, he's only 297. So I guess, yeah, more apt comparison is versus this 46k HP. Yeah, 32k, almost 33k HP. I mean, I can also check on PDC. Grandma, let's see. Can also sort by HP over there. Then the grandma is she's bulkier. Well, she does have old stat also. She has 48, almost 49k HP. I mean, yeah, the team can get bulky, but again, you're gonna miss out on damage from the second attribute because we don't have a light sub attribute and disappearing equip right now. Because yeah, the grandpa also is he bulky? Yeah, I'm assuming he's also 44k basically. But again, second attribute is not gonna deal any damage. Attack 25. I mean, usually I don't really pay much attention to that, but I usually just look at the awakenings. And awakening ways, they do deal damage, decent damage. But they would ideally want levitate. So that's already a tall order. Levitate, lights of attribute, disappearing equip. We don't have anything yet, and I'm assuming maybe Reinhardt will have that equip. Usually around 5k before buffs. Yeah, 5 to 10k usually. But this is also with resonance activated already. So the base attack is already like 8k, around 8k without resonance. But let's see, HP wise, the barrel, moon, and this. Is the bulkiest? Oh, Kura has actually the bulkiest units now. Wait, this seems wrong. I felt it by haste also. I'm pretty sure, yeah, milk is still the bulkiest unit. 100k HP. Second is Black War Greymore, 95k. A bunch of bartenders, because yeah, Barrel, Kuraha, recently added. Christmas Enra, Lisette. Bunch of my hero units. Shiva, New Year's. Bartenders. These units recently got buffed. Yeah, Black War Greymore is because of the Moon Awakening. I did enable those. But yeah, what was Reinhardt? Like 44k or something? So it's around these units. Kafka is bulky. Because I feel like HP is the most important stat. Because damage is just going to come out of their awakenings. Mostly. Pretty sure the next title is Sun Dungeon. Yeah, it is going to be Sun Dungeon. Which Reinhardt, he doesn't have any sun awakenings. So what is he gonna do? I just feel like it doesn't look that bright for him. He doesn't have a bright future as a leader, I don't think. We'll see. We'll see all the full details tomorrow. Maybe there's a ton of light equips that will make this team insane or something. Let's see, but I think that was it for the stream then. We saw all of the details. We saw this team tackle. Miguel descended. They eventually did clear. JP got 5 stones, 1 Olet, Sanctamaja, 10 rainbow eyes. Oh, they also did buffs. So they did a multi-pull and they're gonna buff 5 units. And these are the 5. Let's see. It's interesting that Namian, I think that's her name. The one in the middle, the water one, she got pulled again because she recently got buffed in a previous stream during a few months ago, I think. And she did get a pretty cool buff because she's like a 12 turn Pierce equipped now with a haste, with a Tensi awakening also. I don't know if they're gonna actually buff her again, but hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully Sun Dungeon is actually worth farming. GA3 and 4 have been mediocre. Yeah. I've only really cared for farming Jupiter, the first one. But out of the other ones, there was really nothing. Let's see. Oh, I didn't. I'm not even showing my phone again. But yeah, this was the whole stream, basically. Not that exciting. I was expecting more for ReZero because I do like the anime. But unfortunately, it doesn't look that great. GA4 has nice equips for Dark. And I think Mei Luna is supposed to be a decent leader. I don't know. I don't think she's like highly rated, but I think she's able to tackle some in-game content. I don't believe I saw people using Venus or Mercury all that much. I mean, we already saw most of the units. I feel like we didn't see Garfield, who's probably gonna be another light unit. Maybe he will complete the team. There's also Otto, but that he's wood water. He's probably gonna fit with Ram and Ram team. We saw Beatrice, the other standalone Ram. I mean Ram. She looks like wood dark. Amelia, we didn't see Amelia by herself, right? Or Subaru, actually. We only saw the duos, right? Yeah, we only saw the duos. I mean, Subaru's probably gonna be dark. Amelia might be just water, but she might still fit in with their standalone Ram team here. So far, look like a semi-skip. The one that you just roll for some units, but don't really care. Yeah, I still might do a few multis if the equips are good, but otherwise, I'm not gonna chase anything. Please let her be water hand. Yeah, that would be insane. We can finally replace Kyria if she happens to be full water damage dealer with cap break. That would be insane. Yeah, a bunch of the villains do look dark attribute. But I don't know if they're gonna be from the RAM. I mean, probably because we only saw 25-ish units. Where are the Oh, this guy too. What is he? Fire? Oh yeah, this what's her name? Fire. Yeah, there's not that many fire units. Firewood. So maybe more Mina or Deku Bakugo support. This unit looks dark light. Julius, he's probably rainbow. Because the Subaru duo with him also, it was like a rainbow unit. Yeah, Beetlegeese. Dark. This is maybe dark fire. Probably just dark. That one's dark. This is wood. Dark probably. This is dark. Maybe fire too. And this is the descended unit. Yeah, only not that many units left. But I'm not I'm not that confident that the rest of the units are gonna be that great. Oh, this unit also not you, not Reinhardt. This one, another wood unit. This one, yeah. Wood water. I mean, maybe the Ren and Ram team might be strong. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, the full details will come out actually in a few hours, I think. If they usually, because they usually tweet at around like 4 a.m. EST. So that's when we might see all of the details. Let's see. Yeah, I was checking the Discord, seeing if there's anything else I missed, but I don't think so. Yeah, just these units. Nothing about the updates, like for the awakenings, but it's not really that interesting. Oh, Hero, sorry. I thought the same. I was so excited because I did the quest earlier today and I didn't notice it was a Digimon 1 roll. It was definitely very, very disappointing. Did I actually do those rolls? I mean, I'll be rolling Digimon, but I was gonna do it tonight on my alt. But I feel like I'll wait for the full details for ReZero because there's no rush rolling in Digimon. I don't think so. Let me see. I could do that roll. Where's my phone? I need to center this. Transform, center horizontally, and then hide screen. I mean, I think I opened the one on my alt already, and it wasn't anything good. Let's see what I get from this one. Actually, no, this is the stamp roll. What am I doing? I think I did the quest roll already, but it was the water serpent thingy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it was yeah, Metal Sea Dramon. I think my alt was also Metal Sea Dramon. Could do the last photo for Diaboromon. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I mean, let's do the stamp roll here. You got the Spiralator? Nice. I don't know if she will actually be useful for ranking, but it could be useful. You never know. But yeah, nothing exciting. I'm pretty sure I also got a Metal Sea Dramon. Yep. There's a Metal Sea Dramon. You got Debimon? Yeah, this is from the stamp. I mean, yeah, I pretty much gave up on anything good from Digimon 1. Actually, this is my alt. I think the only unit I'm missing is Matt. I mean, Yamato. Oh, Wizardmon 2. But I'm pretty sure I used them as fodder last time for Omnimon. That's why I have 0. But yeah, nothing exciting. But yeah, I'll definitely be doing more rolls on the next stream because we'll be getting full details for ReZero 2 tonight in a few hours. And hello, Buns, how's it going? I mean, I'll probably wait until ReZero is live also in JP so I can do a few rolls there, even though I don't have a lot of stones, but I don't need to go broke on ReZero because unfortunately it doesn't look that exciting. I still can't do the stone ad because my game keeps crashing whenever I open the store. Yeah, I only has 73 stones. I haven't done the quest yet. The monthly quest. Well, I've done one of them. One quest. Yeah, one quest. Could I do a bunch of quests? But yeah, maybe I'll just do a multi. I don't know. And that's it. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for tonight then. I'm glad this here is not OP. I need to save my stones. Yeah. I feel like I don't know if I should roll on my main account. Because on my main account, since I didn't get Imperial Dramon within the 35 rolls, actually I only did 30. I didn't get any Imperial Dramon, so I'm like I kinda gave up on Digimon, but you know, ReZero doesn't look that exciting. My hero also not that exciting, but I might maybe I'll just skip Digimon and roll more in my hero then. Yeah, I've tried everything basically. It just doesn't work. Like I restarted my phone. I'm pretty sure I resetted my advertiser ID. That sometimes works, but it didn't work this time. It just doesn't work. Let's see. Nope, it crashed. But yeah, I've definitely seen a bunch of people complaining about it. I'm assuming it's because we're playing from different regions, but I don't know. I think someone was telling me that it fixed, it got fixed for them by itself. Like they didn't do really anything. So who knows? Who knows what happens? Because I'm pretty sure at least JP had they've had a maintenance within the last month, and that didn't fix anything when it comes to the store. So I don't know what I can do to fix it. I don't think there's anything. And I'm assuming it's not a problem for JP players, which is why they haven't addressed it. Probably got a VPN. I think my phone has a VPN, or Google, there's a Google VPN. I don't know if it works. I've actually never used a VPN. I don't know if I'll bother trying to learn how to use one just for pad. Wait, let's see. Okay, this is my alt. So on this, I don't know. Unless ReZero really changes things around tomorrow with the full details, I'm planning to roll a little bit more so I could get a dice K on my alt account. Since I did manage to get 2 Imperial Dramons in 35 rolls. Because that's the only unit I'm missing basically for the usual team. I am missing a few other ones, but you know, I just want to get a single dice K. Yeah, chasing an orb skin. I'm not planning on rolling too much. I'm planning on just doing 3 more multis and just leave it at that. But we'll see. It is definitely bait. But I'll do that when ReZero comes out. So I can do ReZero and Digimon rolls. But for now, I think I'll just leave it at that. So I'll see you guys next stream then. But in reality, babe, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night.